comfortable seat. I'm actually gonna move this way and sit really on top of your sitting bones. So this time, exceptionally, tilt your pelvis slightly to the back so you're getting rid of any curves in your lumbar spine. There we go, and just allow your spine to be nice and straight, nicely stacked. And place your hands, relax your hands on top of your knees. And soften your gaze or close your eyes. And just take a moment to get settled in. Take a moment to get grounded in your breath. So guys, the one thing that I ask of you in this practice today is that you stay with the breath, particularly as we start to move into more challenging, maybe more uncomfortable postures. Stay with your breath. This will help you get grounded again, help you stay focused, and it will also help you surrender into the experience as you lean into discomfort, maybe heat, challenge. Good. Now everyone, place your hands on top of your ribs. You can still keep your eyes closed if you like. And on your next inhale, expand your ribs so that they push out against your hands. Open mouth exhale, feel your ribs decompress. Inhale, fan out your ribs against your hands. Open mouth exhale. One more time like this. Inhale, fan out your ribs against your hands. Feel your rib cage open up wide. Open mouth exhale. Good. Now continue breathing like this, but keep your lips sealed and just breathe in and out through your nose. And now we'll do something, we'll engage a technique of breathing called Ujjayi Pranayama. This is done by placing a constriction at the back of your throat. So constrict the muscles at the back of your throat. And you'll notice that your breath may become audible. Maybe your breath will start to have an oceanic sound. You might notice that each breath is drawn out for longer because of the constriction of air coming in and out. The purpose of this breath is to build additional heat in your body during your practice and to also find focus, stay grounded in your breath. Just take a couple of more breaths like that. Good. Now if your eyes are closed, you can open them again. I'm just going to turn around here and place your hands on the mat in front of you and come forward to tabletop, all fours. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Spread your fingers really wide, fanned out wide, and spiral your elbow points towards the back of your mat so your elbow points are facing your knees. There we go, micro bend your elbows. Draw your belly button in towards your spine to engage your core lock. Good, and try to maintain this core lock throughout our practice. On your next inhale, lower your chest down in space, send your gaze forward. Exhale, push the mat away from you, round your shoulder blades up to the ceiling, tuck your chin in. Inhale, keeping your core lock, lower your chest down in space, gaze forwards. Exhale, energetically push the mat away from you to round the space between your shoulder blades. Inhale, send your gaze forward, lower your chest down in space. Exhale, Push the mat away from you. Also allow your tailbone to round down slightly. On your next inhale, come to neutral spine, back to tabletop. And exhale here. Inhale, send your right arm forwards, your left leg back. Hold and breathe. There we go, slight balancing here. Dial your left pinky toe down to the mat to internally rotate your back leg. Charge your back heel towards the back of your room. Really try to find length in the back line of your leg. Reach your right fingers forward. And continue to breathe here. Push your right hand into the mat to lift the entire back line of your body up to the ceiling, keeping your shoulders and your hips square. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, connect knee to elbow, round your spine. Inhale, lengthen. Charge your heel back. Exhale, knee to elbow. Tuck your chin in, scoop your belly in to create space. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come back to all fours. Good, next side. Inhale, kick your right heel back, reach your right fingers forward, hold and breathe. Dial your right pinky toe down to the mat. Keep your hips and shoulders square. Press your right hand into the mat to lift the entire back line of your body up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow, curve your back. Inhale, extend, charge your right heel to the back of the room. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend, straighten your right knee. Exhale, come back to all fours. Good. Now everyone, curl your toes under. And on your next inhale, push the mat away from you and hover your knees 1 or 2 inches away from the mat. Good. Keep a long spine, so lengthen your tailbone towards the back of the room, the crown of your head in opposition towards the front. Micro bend your elbows. On your next inhale, allow your shoulder heads to sink up towards the ceiling so your chest lowers down in space. Exhale, push the mat away from you. Lift the space behind your heart up to the ceiling. Good. Inhale, mobilizing just in the shoulders. This is the only thing we're moving here. Exhale, push the mat away from you. Lift the space between your shoulder blades up. Keeping a straight spine. Inhale, lower down. Almost like an elevator. Exhale, push. So we're isolating our shoulder joint here. Inhale, down. Exhale, push the floor away from you. Inhale, place your knees back on the mat. Stay here, and on your next inhale, downward facing dog. There we go. Send your hips up and back. Good. And you can take a moment to arrive here. You can walk out your feet, walk the dog, as I like to say. There we go. Now bring awareness to your hands. Are your fingers spread out wide? Spiral your elbow points to face the back of your mat. Micro bend your elbows. Now energetically push your hands down and forwards into the mat and notice what this does to your shoulder blades. Do you feel them spreading wide apart? Good. Inhale, send both heels up high. Exhale, bend your knees. Really fold your frontal hip points onto your thighs to tilt your pelvis forward to allow your sitting bones to go even higher up and back. And continue to press your hands down and forwards into the mat to create length in your back line. Inhale. Exhale, melt your heels into the mat. We'll take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forward to your hands. Exhale, ragdoll pose. So step your feet hip-width distance behind your hands. Grab for opposite elbows and let your head hang down heavy. There we go. You can sway from side to side. You can place a bend in your knees to really allow your belly to drop forwards onto your thighs. Good. You can nod your head yes and no to release any tension in the back of your neck. Good. Now place your hands back on the mat and bring your feet to touch so big toes and heels are touching. There we go. On your next inhale, roll up through your spine, come to stand. Good, okay. Stay where you are. How's everyone doing? Good? Awesome. We're gonna move on with our sun salutation, our first one. So what we're doing here is a vinyasa flow. We connect breath to movement. But the first round will be a bit slower. We're going to hold each posture briefly. I'll talk through some points. Then the next 2 rounds will flow connecting breath to movement. I'll talk you through this. So feet are together, hands down by your sides. On your next inhale, mountain pose. Reach both arms overhead. Hold and breathe. Ground down through your feet and tilt your hip points slightly up to lengthen your lower back. And now I'm going to have to come onto my knees so you can see this. Turn your pinky fingers in towards each other to broaden your shoulder blades across your upper back. So your elbow points are kind of facing the front of the room. It's okay if your shoulders come up a little bit here. Inhale, reach your fingers high. Exhale, baby back bend. Goal post your arms, send your gaze up, and press your heels forwards. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, mountain pose, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold, bend over, place your hands on the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Place your hands against your thighs. Hold and breathe. Really use your hands as leverage. Push them against your thighs to lengthen your spine forwards. Draw your belly button in towards your spine. Inhale. Exhale, come to high plank. Plant your hands on the mat. Step your feet back. Good. Continue to push the mat away from you here. Micro bend your elbows. Draw your lower ribs towards your hip points to engage your abs. And really keep your hips in line with your shoulders. So none of this, none of this. Inhale, shift forward to stack your heels over your toes. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly. Place your forehead on the mat. Come onto the tops of your toenails. Feet are together. On your next inhale, cobra pose, lift your chest off the mat. Hold and breathe. Press the tops of your feet into the mat to engage your glutes. Pull your elbows in towards your ribs. And without moving your hands, isometrically pull them towards the back of your mat to pull your shoulder blades together. Inhale, come up a little higher. Exhale, place your forehead back on the mat, curl your toes under. Inhale, push up to high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Engage your core to send your hips up and back. Good. Everyone take a deep breath in here. Open mouth, exhale. Good. We'll flow this twice through now, connecting breath to movement. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Step your feet behind your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your hands against your thighs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise up. Ground your heels into the mat. Exhale, baby back bend. Push your hips forward. Squeeze your glutes together. Inhale, mountain pose. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Charge the crown of your head forwards. Exhale, high plank. Draw your lower ribs to your hip points. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way down, come to the tops of your feet. Inhale, cobra pose. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. Exhale, release forehead on the mat, curl your toes under. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Press your hips forwards. Draw your shoulder blades together. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your hands against your thighs. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Keep your hips in line with your shoulders. Exhale, lower all the way down into your belly. Place the tops of your feet on the mat. Inhale, cobra pose. Pull your elbows towards the back of your mat. Exhale, forehead back on the mat, curl your toes under. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, come to your knees, have a seat. Take a sip of water if you need to. How's everyone doing? Good, awesome, great. So we're gonna move on to our next sun salutation. I'm gonna add on a few more postures, and I'm just gonna demonstrate a transition that we do between each round. So just watch me as I do this, see what it looks like in my body. So we begin in halfway lift. You've been here. Inhale. Exhale, come to high plank. You've been here. Inhale, shift forward. Now listen. Exhale, low plank. Bend your elbows at no more than 90 degrees. Pin your elbows in towards your side. And again, isometrically press your hands down into the mat and pull them towards the back of your mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Come to the tops of your feet. Lift your knees and thighs off the mat. Pull your hip points up to your belly button and push the mat away from you. Exhale, downward facing dog. So what we just did before, going into cobra, we're just adding on now. It's the next step. We do this full transition. Great. Let's move on to our next sun salutation then. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Let's just take one unified breath all together to ground down. Inhale. Exhale through an open mouth. Okay, and here we go. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Step your feet together behind your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your hands against your thighs. Exhale, forward fold. Now listen. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees. Reach your arms overhead. Hold and breathe. Good. Now shift your weight back into your heels so much that you can lift all 10 toes off the mat. Try that out. Spread your toes wide and place them back on the mat. Good. Squeeze your inner thighs together, and without moving your feet, tear your heels apart. So again, isometric engagement. You're engaging both your inner and your outer legs. Inhale. Exhale, sink 2 inches deeper. Inhale, lift your belly away from your thighs. Exhale, sink 2 inches deeper. Inhale. Exhale, sweep your arms back. Good. Palms are facing down. Pull your little fingers in towards each other to open your chest. I'm just going to turn around so you can see me here. Inhale. Exhale, sink 2 inches deeper. On your next inhale, ground down through your left foot. Lift your right knee high. Your right leg is open out at a 45-degree angle. Good. Hold and breathe. Ground down through your left foot. Hug your left glute muscle against your thigh bone. Inhale. Exhale, bring your foot back down. Sweep your arms back. Ground down through your right foot. Inhale, modified one-legged mountain. Left knee comes up, open out to 45 degrees. Engage your core. Ground your right foot into the mat. Inhale, really flex your left foot. Exhale, bring your foot down, sweep your arms back. Inhale, chair pose, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, low plank. Bend your elbows at 90 degrees. Inhale, upward facing dog. Come to the tops of your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Use your core to send your hips up and back. Inhale, right leg high. Hold and breathe. Dial your right pinky toe towards the mat to square off your hips. Pull your left hip back. Inhale. Exhale, connect your right knee to your right tricep. Inhale, push the mat away from you. Scoop your belly in to create space. Exhale, lift your right knee into your right armpit. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Inhale, push the mat away from you. Use your punching muscles. Exhale, lift your right knee even higher up into your left armpit. Fire up your right side oblique. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, round your back here. Inhale, knee to forehead. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot between your hands, lower down onto your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon, sweep your arms overhead, hold and breathe. Stack your front knee all the way on top of your ankle, so you might need to move your foot forwards a little bit. Now push your left thigh forwards. While you're doing this, pull your hips back. This will really engage your left glute, help you feel more of a stretch in your left thigh. Inhale. Exhale, sweep your arms back. Push the back of your left thigh bone high up to the ceiling. Pull your pinky fingers in towards each other. Press your right heel down into the mat and then pull it towards the back of your space. Lift your belly away from your thighs. Create one long diagonal line with your back. Inhale, reach both arms overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Ground down through your back heel. Swing your arms around and then place your hands on your hips. Good. We'll do a little checklist for our warrior two position. So try to angle the toes of your back foot towards the top of your mat. So I notice now here I have to shorten my stance a little bit. So we're internally rotating our back leg. Push your knee out over your right pinky toe. And allow your hips to face the front left corner of your space. Yeah? Then place your hands on your ribs. Turn them to face your side. Reach your arms out at a T. There we go. So hips and shoulders are facing different directions. On your next inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg, reach your front arm high. Pull both feet in towards each other. Lift your right hip point up to lengthen through your right side. Inhale, reach up higher. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach your right arm forwards and down. Good, so a T shape with your arms. Press your right forearm against your right knee to use as leverage to open your chest, spiral your chest towards the ceiling. Now don't dump down on top of your thigh. Use your oblique strength to lift your right ribs away from your front thigh and to lengthen. Pull your shoulder blades together. Inhale, reverse warrior. Simply reverse your arms, commit to the bend in your front knee. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale, high plank. Cartwheel your arms to the floor. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, I'm just gonna turn around here and we'll move on to the left side. Inhale, left leg high. Hold and breathe. Dial your left pinky toe down to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Inhale, push your hands into the mat. Exhale, lift your left knee into your left armpit. Try to keep your hips down. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Inhale. Exhale, lift your knee in towards your right armpit. Really engage your left obliques. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, knee to forehead, round your back even more, push the mat away from you. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your hands, lower your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon, reach your arms overhead. Fire up your right glute, or both glutes for that matter. Feel a stretch in your right thigh. Inhale, sweep your arms back, really push the back of your right thigh bone high up to the ceiling. Push your back heel towards the back of the room. Lengthen the crown of your head away from your tailbone. And breathe here. Pull your pinky fingers in towards each other to open your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, sweep both arms overhead. Exhale, warrior two, spin your back heel down. Bring your hips to face the front right corner of your room. Really ground down through the pinky toe edges of both feet. Spiral your ribs to face the side. Arms out at a T. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front arm, your front knee. Pull your left hip up to lengthen through your left side. Isometrically pull both feet in towards each other. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach your left arm forwards and then down. Press your left forearm against your knee to spiral your chest up to the ceiling. Lengthen and lift your left ribs away from your front thigh. Inhale, reverse warrior. Commit to the bend in your front knee. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Pull your hands towards the back of your mat. Exhale, lower down. Bend your elbows at 90 degrees. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press into the tops of your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, everyone. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale through an open mouth. Great. We're going to flow this now. On your next inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your hands against your thighs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sink low. Exhale, sweep your arms back. Sink 2 inches deeper. Inhale, modified one-legged mountain. Right knee is open out at 45 degrees. Exhale, sweep your arms back. Inhale, modified one-legged mountain with the left knee. Open out at 45 degrees. Exhale, sweep both arms back. Nice control. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Squeeze your butt. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift your knees and thighs away from the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, knee to forehead. Exhale, low lunge, bring your bottom knee down. Inhale, crescent moon. Press your hips forward. Exhale, sweep your arms back. Lift the back of your left thigh high. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Spin your back heel down. Inhale, reverse triangle. Pull your feet towards each other. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forwards and then down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the bend in your front knee. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, low plank. Keep your hips in line with your shoulders. Inhale, upward facing dog. Spread your collarbones wide. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, left leg high. Good, everyone. Stay with your breath. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Nice. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, knee to forehead. Really round your back up. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your hands. Bring your back knee down. Inhale, crescent moon. Sweep your arms overhead. Push your hips forwards. Exhale, sweep your arms back. Push the back of your right thigh up. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Pull your left hip up. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach your left arm forwards and then down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Push the mat away from you as you lower down. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, stay there. Exhale through an open mouth. Okay, this is the game plan. We're doing one more round, but we're gonna do a few add-ons, so just listen out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, step your feet behind your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, sweep your arms back. Now listen. Inhale, lift your right knee high, but your right knee is right in front of you now. Exhale, kick your right heel out. Inhale, bend your knee, ground down through your left foot. Exhale, charge your right heel forward. Inhale, bend your knee, scoop your belly in. Exhale, press your heel forward. Inhale, bend your knee. Exhale, sweep your arms down, ground down through your right foot. Inhale, lift your left knee high, right in front of you this time. Exhale, kick your heel out. Inhale, ground down through your right foot. Exhale, engage your core. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, sweep both arms back. Inhale, chair pose, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Dial your pinky toe down to the floor. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to left tricep. And now simply move your knee to your right tricep, then to your left. Right, left, right, left. Good. And stay with your breath. Push the mat away from you. Draw your lower ribs towards your hip points. Good. Micro bend your elbows for less pressure in your wrists. You're here for 4, 3. Kick your leg up in 2, 1. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, knee to forehead. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, sweep your arms back, press your left thigh up. Now listen. Inhale, ground down through your right foot, bend your back knee. Exhale, launch off to airplane pose. Place your body in a T shape. Hold and breathe. Dial your left pinky toe down to the floor. Ground down through your right foot. Really try to create a T shape. So the crown of your head, your heels are in one line. Good. Pull your pinkies in towards each other. Inhale. Exhale. Place your hands alongside your right foot to frame your foot. Place your back foot down, pyramid pose. So all 10 toes are facing the front. We'll just do an active recovery here. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, release, pull your right hip back. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, release, pull your left hip forwards. Now come back to a low lunge. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, warrior 2, ground down through your back heel. You've been here before, guys. Inhale, reverse triangle. Squeeze your feet towards each other. Exhale, extended side angle. Push your forearm against your knee to spiral your chest up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And left side, last side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Inhale, left leg high. Knee to right tricep. And now bring your knee to the left tricep. To the right, to the left, to the right. Good. And continue at your own pace. Let your breath guide you. Push the mat away from you. Micro bend your elbows. Nice. Good. You're here for 4, 3. Kick your leg up in 2, 1. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, knee to forehead. Exhale, low lunge, place your back knee down. Inhale, sweep both arms overhead. Exhale, sweep your arms back, push the back of your right thigh bone high up. Now listen, inhale, bend your back knee, ground down through your left foot. Exhale, airplane pose, launch off, place your body in a T position. Stamp your footprint on the wall behind you. Dial your right pinky toe down to the mat so your hips are square. Pull your pinky fingers in towards each other to engage your triceps. That's it. Ground down through your left foot. Inhale. Exhale, release down. Frame your left foot with both hands. Place your right foot down. All 10 toes are facing the front. We're creating like a pyramid position with our bodies. Active recovery here. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Pull your left hip back. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Pull your right hip forwards. Exhale, release. Come back to a low lunge. On your next inhale, sweep both arms overhead. Exhale, warrior 2, spin your back heel down. Inhale, reverse triangle, pull your left hip point up. Exhale, extended side angle, push your left forearm against your left knee. Inhale, reverse warrior, commit to the bend in your front leg. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog, broaden your collarbones. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, come down to your knees. Holy cow. Nice, guys. Take a moment to have a sip of water. Wow, it's hard, like talking and doing the practice at the same time for me. Good. Good work, everyone. We're gonna do, wow, time goes by quickly. We're gonna do a brief core section and then a little bit of a standing sequence and then our cool down, okay? Great. So let's get started lying down on our backs on the mat. Stack your knees over your hips, interlace your hands behind your head. Inhale, extend your left leg out in front of you. Exhale here. Inhale, lift your chest off the mat. Exhale, twist to the right, connect your elbow to your knee. Inhale, come center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, come center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come center. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, come center. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, come center. Open mouth, exhale. You're here for 4, 3. Come back to tabletop in 2, 1. Reverse tabletop, I meant. Okay, so now connect your left hand to your right knee. Extend your left leg. And push your hand against your knee back against your hand, isometric engagement here. Lift your chest off the mat. That's it. Breathe and hold. Push. Push against that knee. Push that knee back against your hand. Breathe. And switch to the other side. Good. Press your knee against your hand back against your knee. Lift your chest up to the ceiling. Don't let that knee come too close to your chest. Really push it away. Isometric engagement here. Good. You're here for 4, 3. Release to long body stretch. Into 1. Release. Extend your arms overhead, legs out in front of you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through an open mouth. Inhale. Exhale through an open mouth. Good. Now grab the backs of your knees. Rock and roll along your spine to come to sit. And you know what? We are running out of time, so I'm actually going to cut one part of the practice. And good news is we're staying on our mats for the rest of the practice. We're just going to start with our cool down now. Okay? Great. So we'll do seated cow face pose. So cross or bend your right knee in front of you. Bend your left knee and try to stack your knees on top of each other. There we go. And it's okay if they're not completely touching. You can also have a slight space between them. This is supposed to be quite a deep stretch in your hips. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Good. And now just breathe into this. If you can lean forward, do so. Otherwise, just let your head hang forwards. Gently stretch the back of your neck. There we go. Just breathe into this. And maybe with each exhale, try to bring your left knee a little closer to the floor. Try to open your left knee out a little bit more. Good. Okay. Now release your legs gently, mindfully. Extend them out in front of you. Let your knees bend a little bit, shake them out, and we'll take the other side. Bend your right knee in front of you. Then try to stack your left knee on top of your right knee. And it's okay if your top knee isn't quite touching, but try to feel the connection of both sitting bones to the floor. And it helps if you scoop your lower belly in. This will create more space. More space for your knees. There we go. And just breathe into this. Allow your head to hang down. Good. Option on this side to grab for opposite elbows behind your back, just to open out the shoulders, to stretch out the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, allow gravity to pull your left knee down a bit further. Inhale. Exhale, breathe into the hips. Now come back up. Extend your legs out in front of you again. Shake out your legs. Now extend your legs, your arms out in front of you, and very slowly come to lie on your back. Good. We'll take happy baby pose. So lift your feet off the mat and grab the inner arches of your feet. Bend your knees. And just like the posture says, you're like a happy baby, moving around, Try to massage the entire surface of your back on the mat. Tuck your chin in to try to flatten your cervical spine on the mat. Press your tailbone down. Good. Now extend your left leg out on the mat. Straighten your right leg up above you. Now this is the time that you can use your strap if you like. So you can either grab your leg, your foot, or you can use a strap for this stretch. Make this an active stretch. So press your right heel away from you. If you're using a strap, you can try to resist against the strap. So pull the strap against your foot and then press the sole of your foot up against the strap. And with each exhale, you can try to bring your leg a little bit closer to your body. Good. Now, either grab your right foot with your right hand or just grab the strap with your right hand. Place your left hand on top of your left hip and open your right leg out to the side to stretch your right adductors. Try to not let your left hip rock over to the right side. Try to anchor your left hip into the ground, even if that means opening your leg out a bit less. Come back to center, switch out your grip. So left hand grabs the right foot or grabs the strap. And pull your right leg over towards the left slightly, continuing to anchor your right hip onto the mat. So this should be a really intense stretch on your IT band. Holy cow, I can feel it. Wow. And again, push your heel away from you for an active stretch. Inhale, anchor your hip, your right hip into the mat. Exhale, press your right heel away from you. Come back to center and switch out your legs. There we go. Again, anchor both hips into the mat. Push your left heel away from you. Maybe use the resistance of the strap. Inhale. Exhale, bring your leg in a little closer. Inhale, press your left heel away from you. Exhale. Continue to breathe into this stretch. Now place your right hand on your right hip. Left hand grabs your left foot or the strap. Open your left leg out to the side. Anchor your right hip onto the mat. Switch out your grip. Right hand grabs the left foot or the strap. Inhale, anchor your left hip onto the mat. Exhale, push your left heel away from you. Inhale, left hip on the mat. Exhale, push your heel away from you. Inhale, come back to center. Switch out your legs again. Hug your right knee up against the side of your right ribs. Inhale, squeeze your right knee into your right armpit. And on your next exhale, take a supine twist. Draw your right knee across your body. Extend your right arm out to the side. So again, anchor your right shoulder on the floor. No need for your right knee to be connected to the floor. Just a gentle twist here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now mindfully come back to center. Switch out your legs. Bend your left knee. Hug your left thigh up against the side of your left ribs. On your next inhale, hug your left knee into your left armpit. Exhale, supine twist to the other side. Draw your left leg across your body. Extend your left arm out. Ground, anchor your left shoulder onto the mat. And stay with your breath. Good. Now come back to center, hug both knees into your chest, wrap your forearms around your shins, squeeze yourself into a really, really tight ball. Almost as though you're hugging yourself really tight. Connect your forehead to your knees, take a deep, deep breath in. And on your exhale, just release to your final resting pose. Congratulations, guys, you did it. We'll just take 2 minutes here at Shavasana, just to lie in stillness. And really try to take this time to not check out mentally. Try to really focus on your breath and just stay with the breath. If there are any other thoughts, or if you start thinking about what's going to come next after this class, memories that pop up, try not to push them away. Just take them in, but then observe them neutrally. Just think, oh, thought. Oh, planning. And just let it fizzle away with your next breath. Okay. Feel free to stay for longer in the Shavasana if you'd like. But if you'd like to be guided out, then you can slowly bring awareness back to your body. No need to jump up again, just very gradually bring movement back into your body. Maybe wiggle your toes, fingers, circle out your wrists, take a long body stretch. Roll over onto your right or left side. Let your head rest on your upper arm, and keeping your eyes closed, come to find a comfortable seat facing the front. And bring your hands together at heart center. We'll just take a moment to ground down again all together. We'll unify our breath by breathing in all together. And open mouth exhale. And connecting our thumbs to the third eye center, space between our eyebrows, symbolic of the seat of enlightenment. And with that, we'll seal in our practice all together by bowing forward. Namaste.